Welcome to Bionit. I am Altaf sir. Today I will continue the 11th class chapter, cell biology, structure of cell. Previous video will discuss about the chloroplast. In this video, I will discuss the next important organelle of the cell is mitochondria. So mitochondria. So mitochondria, it is one of the important organelle of the cell, and this is also called as a semi-autonomous organelle of the cell. So we will discuss the structure of mitochondria. So mitochondria, the term mitochondria was given by scientist Benda. Remember this word. Benda give the term mitochondria. He was not discovered the mitochondria. Then who discovered the mitochondria? So the mitochondria was discovered by mitochondria was discovered by Altman. So here Altman discovered the mitochondria, but the term given by Benda. Next, mitochondria. It is found in both plants and animal cells. Both plants and animal cells. Animal cells. And this is one of the double membrane structure. It is consist of double membrane structure. Next point, remember that mitochondria, it is not related to endomembrane system. So endomembrane system, it is continued with endoplasmic reticulum, linked with Golgi complex, linked with lysosome, linked with vacuole. These four undergo the endomembrane system. But mitochondria is not endomembrane system, and it is different from those organelles. So next comes the mitochondria place where it is found, especially mitochondria found in the cytoplasm of the cell. Cytoplasm of the cell. The location of mitochondria present in cytoplasm of the cell. So next comes the number. It may vary from few, one to few, vary from one to few, varies from one to few in number. Now this mitochondria, it is called powerhouse of the cell. It is called powerhouse of the cell. Powerhouse of the cell. So remember that it is power of the cell. Why mitochondria is one question they will ask in bit. Why mitochondria is called powerhouse of the cell? Means mitochondria, it undergo the cellular respiration. We can say that is cellular respiration. This mitochondria undergo cellular respiration, that is called oxidative reaction or oxidation process. So during oxidation process, mitochondria release high rich energy compound. Here one is there. So it produce what it produce means it produce rich energy compound. So what is the rich energy compound? The rich energy compound is nothing but ATP. So what is the full form of ATP? Adenosine triphosphate. So this energy is released from a mitochondria. Here we will specify that mitochondria is absent in prokaryotic cells. Mitochondria, it is absent in prokaryotic cells. So in prokaryotic cell, especially bacteria, mitochondria is absent. Then how the bacteria get energy? How they produce the ATP? That means instead of mitochondria, bacterial cell, another organelle is there that is called mesosome. You know all of you that mesosome. These mesosomes are the infolding of the plasma membrane. These mesosomes are play the same role of respiration or the release of energy in prokaryotic cell. That's why mesosomes are called mitochondria. Mesosomes are called mitochondria of prokaryotic cells. Prokaryotic cells. So next we'll discuss about the structure of mitochondria. They'll ask the questions. It is for your public exam and also they'll ask for bits. So mitochondria, it is consist of, already said, the double membrane structure. Double membrane structure means two membranes are there. This is outer membrane. This is called outer membrane. This is called outer membrane, and this is called inner membrane. This is called inner membrane. So this is the two. So how many membranes are there? Two there. Outer membrane and inner membrane. What is the difference between outer membrane and inner membrane? So first point is outer membrane. So outer membrane is smooth. Smooth means there is no bifurcated or something. So it is called smooth. So outer membrane of mitochondria is smooth, and this is consist of some proteins. What type of proteins are there? Means you can say the porins. So if porins, what is called porin? So porins are these are one type of proteins. They facilitated to the small protein from outside to inside of the mitochondria through this outer membrane. So porins are proteins. They are found in the outer membrane, and this is smooth. There is no folding, nothing. But you come to the inner membrane. So inner membrane, it is more active, and this inner membrane is not in smooth in structure. It has some finger-like structure is there, infolding is there. This is called inner membrane. Inner membrane is not like round or elliptical. It has some gap like that going inside. So the inner membrane go somewhat extension to the middle or the center of mitochondria. The finger-like folding structure we called as crista. Now the point is crista is only found in inner membrane, and crista is absent in outer membrane. So you can write inner membrane, you can write infoldings are there, that is called crista. Now you can say the crista, CRISTAE. Crista means plural forms, number of infoldings. Okay, crista or crista. Now see that inner membrane and outer membrane. These two membranes are there. This is called outer membrane. This is called inner membrane. In between some gap is there, space. This space. The space is called outer compartment. What is outer compartment? Outer compartment, it is the space between outer membrane and inner membrane. Clear? Next, same thing is there inside the inner membrane. This is called inner membrane. Inside the inner membrane, the space is there. The space we call as inner compartment. This inner compartment is also called as matrix of the mitochondria. So here the third point is called the matrix. Matrix of the mitochondria. Now come to the matrix of the mitochondria. Before that, I am discussing about that inner membrane. Inner membrane has number of folding is there. The number of foldings we call as crista. But in this crista, some here small particles are attached to the inner side of the inner membrane. Now remember, inner membrane inner side or towards the crista, small particles are attached to the membrane. The small particles are nothing but F1 particles, or we also called as oxygen, or also called as elementary particles. These F1 particles or oxygen or elementary particles, they play important role for electron transport system. So what that I'm writing shortcut here. Electron transport system means ETS. So who is responsible for ETS means electron transport system is carried by the oxygen particles or F1 particles or elementary particles. These particles attach to the inner membrane inside towards the crista or center. Now apart from this, you come to that here, in the crista, in the matrix some DNA is there. This is called DNA, and the DNA is how that means it is a double standard. DS means a double standard circular DNA. So double standard circular DNA, it is found inside the mitochondria. All of you know that the double standard circular DNA is present in prokaryotic cells. Prokaryotic cell means bacteria. So that's why the DNA which is present in mitochondria is called as prokaryotic DNA. Now you can say that these are the prokaryotic DNA. So prokaryotic DNAs are found in mitochondria. Clear? Generally, what happens in eukaryotic cells? Linear DNAs are there, linear like that. So linear DNA is there. This is called linear. This type of DNA is found in all the higher plants and animals. But in mitochondria, the circular, round and circular double standard DNA is found. This DNA is different from that normal DNA of eukaryotic cell. So this is one of the point. The DNA, it is found inside this. And next come to here. I draw here small diagrams. So two head-like structure. These are nothing but ribosomes. So ribosome, which type of ribosome? 70S type of ribosomes are found inside the mitochondria. So 70S type of ribosome especially found in which bacteria, or you can say prokaryotic cells. Here prokaryotic cell. So prokaryotic cells have 70S type of ribosomes. So here you can say that 70S type of ribosomes. What is that? DNA is DS means double standard circular. And next point we discuss about that ribosomes. So which type of ribosomes are there means 70S. S means Sedgwick unit. 70S type of ribosomes are there, and the 70S type of ribosomes are consist of two subunit, a small and a large. Large, it is consist of 50S, and small, it is consist of 30S. So Sedgwick unit 30S is the small and large 50. Together they form the 70S. 70S type of ribosomes are found in mitochondria. So that's why we call as the prokaryotic ribosomes or bacterial ribosomes are found in mitochondria and also in chloroplast. Next come to here, some fat bodies are there. And the main function of this inner membrane or matrix, it undergo the cellular respiration. So cellular respiration takes place inside this matrix of mitochondria, and the cellular respirations participate by who? The F1 particles or oxygen particles. Presence of this here, some protons are there, the hydrogen protons, H plus we can say, the proton molecules. The proton molecules, they just move from here to inside this. Inside this means what? Inside the matrix. And in this place, the movement of these proton molecules from F1 particles, they release which type of energy? ATP. Now ATP energy can synthesis where which part of the mitochondria? That matrix of mitochondria. So matrix of mitochondria is responsible for cellular respiration, that is oxidative phosphorylation, that is oxidation of carbohydrates takes place, breakdown, and release ATP in which place means matrix of mitochondria. So due to this release of ATP inside the matrix, the mitochondria is called powerhouse of the cell. So regarding the structure, this mitochondria can replicate itself. So itself we can duplicate or replicate to produce the two mitochondria by fission method. The method is called fission, not fusion. FISSION. So fission methods, the mitochondria can double or it produces the same daughter mitochondria. So here DNA is the genetic material, ribosomes, protein synthesis, and also the energy can release on. So that's why the mitochondria is called semi-autonomous organelle of the cell. So here it is called semi, not full. It is cell like semi-autonomous. So semi-autonomous organelle of the cell. So this is all about that mitochondria. This is the 11th class, very important chapters, and it is continuation for that. Like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Next video, I will continue the same cell biology, cell structure.